Real Madrid defeats Celta Vigo 3-2, with Real Madrid looking solid in the first 60 minutes of the game until Celta Vigo out of nowhere, 30 minutes left in the game, scoring 2 goals and looking like the better team. This game happened a week ago, but this is a game I really wanted to talk about. You know, as a Real Madrid fan, all year Madrid has looked, for me, terrible. Madrid have not looked good. They had no rhythm. They had no plays. I've said a lot of the issues why, and I stick by that. And happy that change is finally coming to an. This game was really, because in the past couple weeks now, Real Madrid, for me, has looked better. People are like, you guys are just winning 1-0 games. You guys are just, for me, Bilbao was a really good game for Real Madrid. Better. People expect like they're playing like top notch football. I'm saying it's better than what we have been seeing this past year. Bilbao, they looked good. I'm pretty sure it was Betis, Barcelona. For me, they were the better team. Real Madrid against Barcelona, Real Madrid were the better team. And the Celta Vigo game, when I watched the first half, I was just happy, man. Real Madrid looked absolute. They played ball like, and Celta Vigo is not a bad team. Don't get me wrong. Celta Vigo is 7th place. I just generally think that. Oh, here I have the notes for Madrid's key counterattacks. Real Madrid, for me, are really good on the counterattacks. Barcelona, they showed it. And this match, they showed it as well. Real Madrid would get the ball back, and then the high press with Vini and Mbappe pushing up. I think Vasquez is also a key factor to that. People may not like Lucas Vasquez because, he's known for his terrible defending. But people don't understand is that Lucas Vasquez is a right winger. That's like if you're playing Ferran Torres down in left back. That's like if you're playing Fermin at right back. It just doesn't work like that. And yes, he gets hate, and yes, he shouldn't play there. But for me, this issue could have been solved long ago if Ancelotti decided to use Castell players and mold them to be in the position where they can play. Right now, if you put on Lorenzo Aguado, he's probably not going to perform as much. Maybe even better than Lucas Vasquez because he's a winger, but maybe defensively, Lorenzo Aguado would do better. But for me, Lucas Vasquez, his attacking is just amazing. The way he pushes, he runs up. I've seen a lot. Sometimes Valverde would drop back when Vasquez would push up more in the wide, in the wing, and set up the balls in the middle. And for me, Lucas Vasquez does it all the time. He's done it last year. He's done it every year. And right back is just not the position that I want him to be at. He's such a key, for me, he's such a key, vital, and underrated player in that area, but right back, he's just not a defender. He's just not. You can't play him there. Here I had in the 10th minute, Madrid heavy on possession of the game. Madrid really controlled the game in the first half. They looked really good. And same going to the second half there. 32nd minute, Arda Güler involved in almost every attack play. Arda Güler was involved in every attacking play Madrid had that match, and I think it's where Arda Güler deserves the starting spot. People are saying Rodrigo's going to leave Real Madrid. As much as I love Rodrigo, as much as I think he's one of the most underrated players in Real Madrid, as much as I think that he's had a better season than Vinicius Jr., he's 100% Madrid's second best attacker, if you want to say Mbappe. Even you can sometimes even say first, depending how they play. Rodrigo's underrated. He's such a good player, deserves to play for Real Madrid, but it's just in a terrible situation where it's just not going to work because you have just too much star talent. You have Mbappe, you have Vinicius that both want to play on the wing, the left wing. And you also have Rodrigo, who excels in the left wing. Every time Rodrigo's played this season on the left wing, he's excelled. That connection with him and Mbappe, I still remember that game against Las Palmas. They looked brilliant, just brilliant. But you're not going to drop a Vinicius Jr., even though I said it mid-season. I said if someone's underperforming, if Mbappe's underperforming, if Vinny's underperforming, if Bellingham's underperforming, you got to drop them. Ancelotti just plays the same system. Hopefully he says, oh, let's try again next week. Hopefully he does better. Then the same results happen. Then he said he does it again. Oh, let's try again next week. Maybe something will change. Something needs to change. And now I feel like he's starting to see it. He's starting to put substitutions more early. Usually he'll do around in the 70th, 85th minute mark if he wants to do a substitution. You have such key, vital players that can change up the game, change up the pace of the game. You have Arda Güler can 100% can do that. He can start while he's at it. Brahim Diaz, for me, He's shown his moments when he starts, but for me, I don't think Raheem Diaz is a starter as much. He is my favorite Real Madrid player. I love the way he plays, but when he starts, he just doesn't perform as much, doesn't perform as good as he is when he gets subbed in at the right time. This season he usually got subbed in the 85th minute, 80th minute, and I get annoyed. Last season, even earlier this season, when you sub him in at the right time, he changes the pace of the game and the rhythm, and he really changes the impact of the game, which is why, another thing we mentioned, Lotti doesn't use his bench at the right times. 39th minute, Mbappe screamer. What a goal from, Kylian Mbappe. Just amazing play. 47, Mbappe second goal or the assist. Uh, People are saying their mind is due of Ozil, Ronaldo, Mbappe, and ARDA. You can 100% see it. 69 minute. Uh, Here I had around the 69th minute. I think maybe even before that, maybe if you want to say the 60th, 65th minute, Celta Vigo really changed the pace of the game. It just looked like Real Madrid how they were all season. They were just playing like free roaming. They're just roaming around. I just don't really know why. I just don't. If we go back to the game against Celta, towards Javi Rodriguez, it wasn't a corner. You can say that. It wasn't. It deflected off the player, of their own player. So if you want to say that first goal didn't count to the view, it doesn't matter. But Celta Vigo were attacking, and Ego Aspas, the AG is really impacted the game for Celta Vigo. He really was that key player for them, and honestly, it looked like they 100% could have tied it or won it. Um, Here in the notes I have is Valverde's playing deep cover. He was always covering. He does that. Fran, I think he had a pretty decent, good game. But people really want a new left back. Miguel Gutierrez is linked to Atletico Madrid, but Madrid fans want him. Alvaro Carreras from Benfica, who was a Madrid academy player, then moved to Manchester United. And Manchester United do have a buyback clause for Alvaro Carreras. Iglesias had a chance. What a save what a game from Courtois. I think he had around 6 saves that game. Jumani had a misheader. Here I thought Bellingham was out for El Clasico. He made like a reckless tackle out of nowhere and got a yellow. I thought he had a yellow the game beforehand, but that wasn't true. Valverde, no pen. Not sure how that wasn't a penalty for Real Madrid. Ball hit Celta Vigo player, but no penalty, and no red card on Mbappe. There's a bunch of instances and challenges that happened to Real Madrid that match. We were just weirdly not called for. Um, if you tackle someone from behind for a counter, that should be a red card if it's a one man on. Not sure why the referee didn't call that. Brahim Diaz had a few chances when he got subbed in. I think he had two. 100% could have scored that match. I really hope that El Clasico, because it was, the last goal was his fault. Hopefully he doesn't ruin his confidence. I really wanted Brahim to score. I think he just needs a confidence boost to, get back into the rhythm, how such a player that he is. Bellingham, just towards the final minutes of the game, he had two options on his left and his right, and he just decides to walk it. I'm not sure if he was tired, not sure if he thought he had time, and Celta Vigo won the ball back, and 100% Real Madrid could have scored from that attack. That's what I have from the notes from that match. This happened last week, but this is a match that I really wanted to talk about because Real Madrid just haven't looked good at all this year, and this is where you see the glimpses of what Real Madrid can do this year. And I'm such a big Real Madrid fan and really want them to do good and really want them to perform and win. And this El Clasico right here is technically basically a final for both teams. And if we see these little glimpses against Barca that happened last week, against Celta that happened last week, Bilbao, if Real Madrid just get their stuff together, 100% that they can win La Liga this year. That they have to win all their games and hopefully that Barcelona at least tie or lose a few games. Going here to the season. Here I'm gonna make a Real Madrid prediction video. Here, is already ready to step in? I think he is. I think it sucks to say that, or Rodrigo might have to get dropped, but it's just in a situation where the team would just be better around that. You can't have just three attackers as much as I love Rodrigo. Rodrigo 100% can be a super sub, and see what happens there. Trent Madrid, I'm gonna make a whole new video about the transfers and what they should do. What was I trying to get into? I think they're games. So yeah, Madrid have Barcelona. Early in the morning. I 100% believe that Real Madrid can beat Barcelona this match. They have Mallorca, Sevilla, Real Sociedad. I believe Madrid can 100% win all these four games. If you want to hear, look at Barcelona's schedule. They have a little bit more a tougher one. Well, they have Real Madrid, Espanyol, Villarreal, and Athletic Bilbao. I just hope it comes down to final game of the season. Madrid are home in final game of the season, so I really want them to lift that trophy. Last year, I don't believe they lifted the trophy in the stadium. I think it was just the parade. But yeah, I really want to see Real Madrid. After the season that they had, they need something, and Barcelona fans are gonna keep talking about this. And if this will shut them up, then I'm happy about that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this quick analysis of what I thought about the Celta video game. This happened last week. This is probably ancient news to everybody. Everyone's focused on the Classico. Everyone is focusing on what happened in the Champions League and the Europa League. But stuff like this is what really matters, the small things. So hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time.